Alright boys, what's up? Let me find a way to share screen this. This works. This is a winner. Wait, isn't this the same? Yeah, it is. They've been around for like a year. Interesting. They don't really have like a bundle though, which is weird. I just saw Hidden Spell on TikTok. Should I try? Can you send me the link? I don't know. I feel like it's very like right now it's very easy to get started with dropshipping because the saturated products you see nowadays, on average, are way better than back then. So yeah, this one's a very good product, bro. But this guy is running multiple stores, so he's doing the Harry Potter and Disney. So if I were to run this personally, I would have to search for a new market. Different ring for, I don't know, some other passionate niche. I wouldn't like copy them. But yeah, content wise, they're doing really good. Let me check actually our Discord. So we had a few products here. Yeah, this guy has been around for a while. I think for like 2 years. No cap. And they still post. I don't know, I found it a bit crazy. Like the product is like very useful, but in my eyes, this should be very accessible. Whiteboard wallpaper. Isn't this it? Welcome, boys. We're checking this product that someone in the Discord shared earlier today. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the same product, pretty much. Yup. I mean, this is it, you know? So that's primarily why I wouldn't run this. I'll tell you why. Once again, just to make it very clear. The product is too simple to the point where the customer just like subconsciously think that I could find this on Amazon. In comparison to something like this or something like this, even if this is available on Amazon, the customer won't think about it the first thing, right? They would think that, okay, this is a brand, let me buy it from this brand. But for this, I don't know. So yeah, in my book, this is not a winner. It could have done well for him, but he's the only one doing it. So that tells me something. Oh, you got a primed Harry Potter account. Yeah, you should try it. I mean, it's a good product. Let me check. Oh, I think I've seen this. Like I checked it for you. Listen, I have like a few thoughts about this product, okay? Firstly, this is a good product. But the first thing that comes to mind is this is a paid ads product. So I wanted to ask you actually earlier, like what's your marketing regarding this product? Honestly, like how you're marketing it. Because this type of product like really relies on the marketing. So that's my only concern. It's not the product. I see you're going for like the mother niche, which is a very good niche. There's a few things I would update in this website, by the way. Right now, it's like too much going on. So the bundle in particular, I would. There's like a feature you could speak with Kaching and tell them to hide the other upsells whenever you have set. Like right now, this one is selected, the 2 comfort lift, so the other ones are hidden until you click on them. You know what I mean? Because right now it looks too much. And some people, they just want to purchase right away. Oh, you're not running it. I see. Yeah, so the only way I would run this, okay? I'll be totally honest with you, okay? The only way I would run this, I would have like a list of minimum 2 or 3 people who have a big account with this and then they have like a proven concept, whether they went viral, they have a good store, they've made something that is convincing enough that this sells. You could even check their comment section. Again, this is like a good paid ads product, you know? So the only concern is the marketing. That's why you need a list of people who did this. Because otherwise it's gonna be hard, If you're gonna go out there and do market research to be the first who does it, it's gonna be tough. But yeah, this is like not even a competitor. What's this? Yeah, look at this. Like the 3 to 1 has nothing to do with the product, bro. So I wouldn't be concerned about competing with this content, you know what I mean? But this is obviously like a higher barrier of entry product. It's not easy to market this sort of thing. So you have like a few options. Either you check old products for mothers and take ideas from them and apply it, or find people who are doing this right now and then copy them. 3K per mil. Yeah. Listen, I'm not surprised. Mother niche. Like they're gonna purchase if they see this. So that's crazy. Again, can you show me which content? Was it this page? No way this guy made 3K per mil. He didn't even get a mil views. I think he had like 300K views on a post somewhere here. Yeah, 375. I don't know, the content is very bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna stick to what I just said, okay? Product is good. Marketing is a concern. That's my final word about this. It's obviously a good product. But yeah, like this is goals, boys. This is what you need. Yo, W Nick. Thank you, thank you. You're saying this page. Oh, I see. Okay, let's take a look at the content. Okay, first he's actually putting the product in the 3 to 1. I see. So that guy actually took this guy's content. Uh-huh. He went viral twice on the same day. Crazy. Okay, boys, you're cooking. Like when you first sent me this page, first thing that came to mind is paid ads. Like I'm 100% sure someone's selling this with paid ads and they're doing really well. So like it just looks like a prime paid ads product. Let's check its offer. Hopefully I can open the other page. Yeah. Let's take like a look between the two pages, right? So we can compare. This is more catered for women. You can see the pink color versus this, which is more manly. And then look at this. There's like so much text before the product. Here there's no even price. You see the price like primarily in the offer. This is what I do with my product, by the way. Okay, it doesn't have buy 3 or what? Let me check. Buy 1 and then baby shower. Okay. Interesting. It's a bit complicated, I'm not gonna lie. But it's better than 3, so it's still better than this. Hold on. So it's actually different products. It's not even the same product. Oh, interesting. Hold up. This guy's cooking, boys. So he thought there's only gonna be one mother who's pregnant buying this. Why would you buy 2 or 3 of this? Which is it actually makes a lot of sense. So I like this. This guy is smart. So instead of like doing buy 2 or buy 3, he just went for different products that would help the mother. So this guy knows what he's doing. It's good. Interesting. Okay, no wonder this guy's printing. Look at the store, man. Yeah, that's the W. Yeah, I mean, that's the number one thing you want to think about with certain products, especially. Not everything is easy to record, right? But hear me out. You could do this with AI. Like with what I've seen so far with AI, you could probably do this. I wouldn't call this a saturated product, bro. Like this is a high barrier of entry product, you know? So unless you're fighting with people who are just stitching your content, I mean, is that really a competition? They're relying on your content. Carry pillow. Yeah, I think I reviewed this last week. Okay, I'm gonna say the same thing I said last week. I would not sell this as a standalone product. Okay, I would maybe do something like this. So travel products, and then one time is this bag, the other time is that thing. Where is it? This one, and so on. I would not rely on this to make me 5 6 figures. You know what I mean? Like it obviously helps, but it's not like a one product that's gonna make it work. Yes, Shrine Bro. Nick, are you talking about the bag or this one? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is very interesting. But yeah, obviously, like this is not easy, boys. Like maybe 1 in 1,000 can actually record something like this. You know. So unless you have like Higgsfield and you're really good at prompting, then yeah, you're gonna have to do some AI. Let's take a look at your store. Oh shit. Okay. There's a few things you could do better. So the first thing is just put like a Ching app here, or use the Shrine built-in offer. So these should be above add to cart. Okay. And then there's a lot of text here. These should be like toggle. You click on them and then they would show you all the details, just like this one. And then this should be like at the end, uh, the reviews. Obviously, I'm not doing you justice because it's like desktop view, but yeah, just like a few updates, few feedback. For how long do you run a product until you ditch it? So at this point, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even run a product. I wouldn't run a product just to go viral. If I were to choose a product right now, I would be 100% certain that it's a winner. So it could be, you know, it will 100% print. For example, if I'm gonna run a product right now, it would be something like this, okay? And then I would say to myself, okay, let me go viral first, okay? Once I do go viral, if it doesn't print, then the problem is either the reach, so my accounts, or the format that I went viral with, something external, not the product. Another example is this. There's a lot of proof of concept that this works. It's been printing for the past years. But at this point, you kind of need either like a new variant or a big page to make this work. Like the only reason they're printing is because they have like a lot of trust, social proof. But if you're doing like just pump and dump, maybe 10 days, okay? Like you can run it for 2 weeks. By then, you're gonna determine whether it's a good product. Yeah, I wouldn't run this product. Like, I mean, it's good, you know? It's good for practice, but the Harry Potter product, where is it? It's gone. It's been around for a while. It doesn't have much value. It's just like a wow factor, you know? Exactly, Nick. Like, oftentimes people quit on a product before they're 100% certain that the product was a problem, okay? there's a lot of products which can print. It's just a matter of hitting the right audience and then, creating the right content. You want to go viral for the right reason. So if you were to do like a 3-to-1 piece of content like this, like imagine this guy going viral with this piece. Would you expect him to print? Let's see if he did a CTA at the end. Did he put a CTA? Nope. And then here, like, it's very, very different from the other part. I don't know. It's not very good. Yeah, just double down on what worked. If you sell a travel bag, is it worth to try and make it a brand? Listen, it depends again on the, like this, right here. If you were to go right now on Alibaba and search for like a better variant of this, then sure. I don't want to discourage you. This is a winner. Like, there's enough data to back up that this is a winner. So you have two options. Let's use Myro for a second. There's two ways to make it work with an old product, okay? You either market it in a brand new way, so new marketing, or new variant. Pick one. That's the bottom line. So you either find like an improved version of this, something that has like a new wow factor, or new niche, whatever, and then sell it, or try to use new formats, new trends to make it work, or even new niche, you know? Like, I wonder, is there any other audience for this other than travel? I think I've seen something similar though. Hiking? Yeah. I mean, the best way to run like old saturated products, which are proven to work, is to take them to a new market, you know? So find someone that actually needs this, other than travelers. Because this angle is very saturated. Let's check this. Bro, I heard this thing was not even being shipped. Do people ship this? He went super viral here. I mean, this is the prime stitching product. $50 for this. I feel like it's supposed to be more than 50, no? So it's a bit sus. First of all, is this your account or not? Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't run this because you're competing with people who are just stitching using storyline to show people that they're handcrafting this. So I would not run this. There's a few things you could improve here. So what I would do is have like a banner with a timer. So right now there's, I don't know if you know, boys, there's St. Patrick's Day. So you could do that for like a day or two. It's literally tomorrow. That's free sales. And then you could put it down here. So currently it has like no FOMO whatsoever. And then this looks very bland. I don't like this at all. He's not using like a good theme. I think that's the problem. Yeah. And then I would put like reviews up here. Somewhere here. And then at the bottom. So this is not like that good. So I missed some messages. Book niche is good, yeah. I mean, Shore has a point. You're coming from paid ads background and I understand direct response marketing good enough. I do have editing and filming skills to lock in on one product, but I feel like that I will waste time when others find the winners. Listen, the thing is, right now, the only race, okay, if you're gonna feel like you're missing winners, then you're competing with pump and dump. Okay? They're the ones who are doing the rat race. I'm gonna be honest. Like right now, you don't need to do that. You just need one good product that you know has good data to back it up, okay? And then run it for at least like 1 month. You don't want to go crazy, just 1 month to see what's the problem. Oftentimes, if you're not going viral, it's your problem, like it's the content problem, or in certain scenarios, it's the account. So I would run the product until I go viral, and that's when I decide whether I should dump it or not. But oftentimes, you should convert before going viral if it's a really good product. But yeah, you're only competing with the pump and dump. Trust. Like you shouldn't feel that way. Worst case scenario, you could have like a main product, again like this as an example, and then do like side products. So let me see a good example here. I guess this one, like I wouldn't expect this to take a while. It's a very simple product to record. So I would call this like a quick pump and dump on the side. Takes like an hour a day, filming and editing. And then your main product could be something like this. Oh yeah, I don't know who sent this to me 2 weeks ago. I like this a lot. This is a W product. And then recording wise, I would expect this to be very easy to record. I feel like this guy's marketing is a bit... Okay. Yeah, it's very simple to record. His content is not very good, by the way. The lighting is a bit of a... It looks like low quality, You see this? Let me see if he went viral recently. 100k. Wouldn't call this viral, but let's see. Yeah, it's like a longer video. Found a product that's like 8k per mil and new 2 to 3 competitors, but I don't know if I should film it. Listen, Cash, I always recommend to go for the filming part because currently everyone, like I know all of your favorite gurus, influencer, whatever you want to call them, they're all promoting stitching and AI. I have no problem with AI. You could use AI, but the stitching is not going to build your skill. So if you were to do it for 1 year, okay? Let's say you started today and for the next year you're only stitching. The only thing you're going to be good at is editing, but is it really editing because you're just stitching clips together and maybe having an eye for, viral content. I'm seeing people charge 3 to 5k for their mentorship just to tell you to stitch other people's content and use some like Higgs field and that's it. Like, okay, you could create organic content and then combine it with AI. I'm all about that. But what I'm against is going like a year of following the trend, which is just stitching, which will teach you how to edit and how to recognize winning content or like winning products. So having a good eye for products and content. But you're lacking the most important puzzle piece, which is content. That's the whole point of organic dropshipping, right? So at the end of this year, if you're doing like pump and dump, okay, and you're back to zero, you're not gonna have the confidence to go back up because you're relying on other people's content. The whole point of this is to to build a skill so that whatever happens, okay, you could dump all of the products tomorrow. You could either provide your service to other businesses, you create content for them, you get 10k plus a month because you get multiple clients, or number two, you run a new product, you create content for it, and you make 10k plus a month. So the end goal, unlike what people like to tell you, okay, and I'm being real here, even with TikTok Shop affiliate, there's a lot of people who are telling you how to be a good TikTok Shop affiliate. The problem with it, you're not building, first of all, you're not building something for yourself. And then second of all, whatever skill you learn in that field is different from organic dropshipping. The main difference between a normal affiliate to a dropshipping model versus a normal affiliate in the TikTok shop world is that the guy who's in the dropshipping game will end up knowing how to run their own brand. So whatever they learn here, they can apply to their product. But then in the TikTok shop world, you're helping other brands do well, but then you cannot even run a product or like a brand because there's a lot of barriers of entry. And then if you were to take that skill to the, you know, organic world, organic dropshipping at least, it's gonna be a different game, right? Because oftentimes different content. So they would show their face, they wouldn't show much of a, you know, of the product and so on. In short, you need to create content. Hopefully you got the answer now. Yeah, thank you boys for being here. Big W. Thank you. Yeah, next time we may do it like around 8. So right now it's like 8:44 p.m. I did like 7:30. Was the time good for you, by the way, everyone? I may do it like half an hour after so that everyone can make it next time. But yeah, hopefully I answered some of your questions. Yo, no worries, man. I mean, this is why I'm doing this, to build a community, boys. Like, it's not that often you see a transparent community. I'm trying to make this as transparent as it can get, you know? Like, literally zero filter. So, yeah. Have a great night, boys. Alright, peace.